Good morning. We're in Acts 7:23 through 26. When he was 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brothers, the children of Israel. This was an appointed time. Moses came down from the throne room out of the care and concern for his brethren. And this was another way Moses was like Jesus, who would come down after him, only Jesus came down from heaven. Moses had a call. And when Moses offered deliverance to Israel, he was rejected, and rejected with spite. Israel denied that he had any right to be a ruler and a judge over them. Stephen's message was plain. You've rejected Jesus, who was like Moses, yet greater than him, and you deny that Jesus has any right to be a ruler and a judge over you. Verse 24. And seeing one of them being wrong, he defended the oppressed man and avenged him by striking down the Egyptian. Moses committed murder, seeing the wrong committed to the Hebrew slave. His mother had taught him. He was a Hebrew. Why didn't he just order the Egyptian to quit? Why, was he trying to show his loyalty? What was he doing, trying to make a name for himself? Next verse tells us. He supposed that his brothers would understand that God was giving them salvation by his hand, but they did not understand. Some thought that this was a way of leading the charge, and that's what Moses thought. Well, this is a great thing. The same idea was in the mindset of the Jews during the Roman reign. They thought the Messiah would come and overthrow the government. God doesn't always overthrow government or people. He changes them. And on the following day, he appeared to them, and they were quarreling and tried to reconcile them, saying, Men, you are brothers. Why do you wrong each other? So he saw the Hebrews quarreling that day, and he says, Why do you wrong each other? It's interesting that God's people attack their own. We call that spiritual treason. The enemy is sometimes ourselves. We have to see that our true enemy is the spiritual forces of wickedness.